We're back.
All right. Welcome back, guys. You've probably still been here. But yeah, as you were saying, there's a lot of games. It'll be weird when the knockout stage comes and there's not as many games every single day. It'll definitely be a little sad, but it's okay.
Yeah, so for you guys that are just tuning in, obviously we have a little 30-second of mute. The third match day of the group stage kicks off today, and we'll go through that towards the end of the stream because we have a lot of things to discuss before. But just if you take one thing away today is that the teams within each group, since the result of the other match is going to impact where you finish as far as your rankings, those matches are getting played at the same time. So all of Group A teams, that's Mexico, Korea, Czechia, and South Africa, they'll play at the same time. Same thing for like Group B with Canada and Bosnia and so on. So that's why you're having overlapping games today, tomorrow, and through the end of this match day 3. And it is exciting because there's so many teams still in the running, not just for the top seeds in their groups, but also 8 of the best 8 third places will make it to the next round, which is the first time we have in the World Cup, and so a lot at stake. But yeah, we have a very, very packed live stream. So do you want to kick it off?
Yeah. Well, okay. So one of my favorite things about the sport is the jerseys. Obviously, we've talked about it with the mint and everything. Jerseys kind of make a team and make a country have something to kind of fall back on. But yeah, I wanted to rank the jerseys for today. So my favorite obviously is Brazil. Not obviously, but in my opinion, I think their yellow shirt is just, it's iconic. And it's, when I think of Brazil as a team and I think of Neymar and just all these stars that come from the 5 reigning champ World Cup, I think of the yellow jersey.
So that's your favorite jersey in all the world?
For today.
For today's matches?
Yes.
Okay.
Each day I'm going to be ranking them. So I can do a day that's like all of them, but I think today is going to be just the teams that are playing.
And Brazil's playing Scotland at 6 p.m.
Yes.
in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, did you show the jersey?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Awesome. I think that it's even more special because Neymar is playing today, and I'm really excited about that. I just think he's like, out of the 3, I love Messi, but I think Neymar's number 2.
Wow.
In terms of
over Ronaldo.
Not even skill-wise,
Mbappe.
just like vibes.
You were really cheering for Jude Bellingham the other day, though.
I love Jude Bellingham.
What number is he?
I don't know, 10. It's not about the soccer. Anyways, yeah, and then Scotland's my second favorite.
Scotland is your favorite. Honestly, Scotland is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's so classic. The blue is so... I love blue.
It's clean.
It's so clean. This is one of the few jerseys where we tried, obviously, the Meebits football jersey is inspired by the official kits. There's IP stuff there, but we try to keep it as close to original as possible to pay homage to how beautiful the jersey is. It's just, I don't know, it exudes, it's like royal. It's royal blue. It's like amazing.
I would say it's very just classy.
Yeah.
They come on and it's like I respect them because the navy blue is just, it's not in your face. I don't know if I talked about this, but like Arkansas, we played Arkansas and they'd always have like polka dots. And as a team, they were like tough to play. Let's just say that. They're tough to play. So it was definitely like, oh, like the polka dots are back. But like with Scotland, you could just respect it right away. You see the navy. I think navy's a color I've never worn as a goalkeeper or as a soccer player in general. So yeah, I'm just kind of jealous on that side.
Okay. So I think, again, going back to how well the jersey manufacturers, so Adidas and Nike and Puma, and some of the other smaller ones, I think with the Scotland jersey here, Adidas did such a good job at using their, obviously their 3 stripes to frame the jersey quite well. If you see here in the lower bottom, like that number 2 guy looks really, like the stripes really stand out without taking away from Scotland. Sometimes there's commercial elements that go into jerseys that take away.
And they look a little tacky.
They look a little, but this is just, it's not the best jersey in the World Cup. I think the best jersey is Mexico. And I'm not biased. Like I do think it is, but it is top 3 for me for sure.
Yeah.
With Scotland here.
Fair. And then 3, I have Morocco.
Morocco?
Yeah. I know you're going to be biased because of the red and green. And I honestly, when I was thinking about this just now, I do think that Mexico should be in the top 5, but I don't know. Just for me today, this is...
I know deep inside there's like some sort of like rivalry against
I think
Mexico
honestly
here.
it's more... I just think that Morocco has this like really uniqueness about their uniform that like their team vibe brings, if that makes sense.
Interesting. I mean, it's a great combo. I think the first ever Mexico World Cup jersey was actually red back in like 1934.
Yeah.
In the modern era, we've had one red jersey. I didn't really like
It's
the
so
elements.
interesting though because like it's a color that you guys wear.
Yeah, but we're more like green. Green like really defines our national identity
And I think
when it
that's
comes
why
to football. And
I'm kind of against it because green is like my least favorite color to wear. And we'll get into that.
I have a picture of you here on this laptop.
Yeah, but
in
that's
green. We'll talk about it in a second, but
it's not. Those are not my top 3.
Okay. So yeah, Morocco looks great. I think just looking at the I don't know. It's a little too much red for me.
Okay.
It's a little too much red. I think like black socks will look amazing.
Yeah.
All right, you disagree?
I don't know.
Let's agree to disagree.
I like to wear the same color, like top to bottom.
Okay.
I don't like to switch it up, like black. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough.
Because when we would wear like purple, white socks, it'd be like.
White socks are difficult. White socks. I only wear white socks if I'm cycling and I'm wearing my white shoes.
Yeah.
I wore white socks on the Ironman during the cycling part because I have white shoes. But other than that, they're really tough.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like on the like tanner, darker side, like they really stand out.
Yeah.
But okay, so Morocco, and then
unless it's an all white uniform, and then it looks good.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Canada's after that. Another red jersey, but I think it's just so Canadian to me. If that makes sense.
It's got syrup and denim.
These are such like niche things I'm saying about it, but it's honestly just like it's in my head and it's hard to kind of put into words because I'm like the Canadian uniform is just what I think about when I think about Canada.
Okay, because you have the big maple leaf, that's why.
Yeah,
and also because it's all red.
And I like it. I think it like.
I think you just like red.
Yeah, I like red, but I wouldn't even say it's my favorite jersey color. I just think that in the World Cup it's vibrant and like in terms of their last game they had a strong performance. They're on top of the world right now. Like I think that this is just a fun uniform for them.
Well, they run the black jersey last time.
I like the black jersey.
That one's really good. I prefer it for Canada.
If they were wearing it today, it would be number 1 for me, but they're not.
So these are Sofine's ranking all the kits for today's matches. Awesome. And then was that the last one that we had for you?
No, we have Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland, which
another red.
Surprise, guys! She likes the other red team that plays today.
I do. I think it's so super similar to Canada's jersey, but it's just I like it. I like it a lot. I think if you're zoomed out into the dome and you see just a bunch of red jerseys running around and scoring, like I just think it's awesome.
There's a fun fact I bet you don't know about the Switzerland jersey. And Puma, again, going back to all the lore and storytelling that all these brands put into the World Cup jerseys this year. Puma actually, you can't really see in this picture, but they put, if you open a Switzerland passport, it has like those designs that they put so they don't counterfeit it. They put that on the jersey to represent like Switzerland's neutrality and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's actually built into this jersey, which I think it's really, really cool. Puma had some good jerseys this year.
Yeah.
Not as good as Adidas, but
yeah.
They also have like lower expectations teams, so that's a little harder for them. But they did a good job with. I mean,
yeah.
Portugal's wearing Puma, aren't they? No.
Yeah. No. Wait.
No, they're probably wearing Nike. But okay, so these are your top jerseys.
Puma,
yeah.
I do think Puma. I've worn Puma as a player, and I think that the quality is underrated. I would say like there's been jerseys from Puma that have been better quality than Nike. And
Nike can sometimes like
I feel like they kind of overproduce things and they're not very intentional on like the quality and the fit, and a lot of times like we'd have to wear men's jerseys, which is not that fun, and the shorts would feel like cardboard. It was just like hard to find really good quality Nike things sometimes. I think New Balance is an underrated dark horse in soccer.
So Caveman says Spain and US have the best jerseys. But they're not playing
today. Not playing today.
Okay.
So we'll get to that. When they do play,
we'll rank the best.
Rank them. And I can agree with you. I think they have nice jerseys. I think England does too.
England very classic.
Yeah.
Now, I have here 3 pictures of you playing football.
Yeah.
Tell me, are these your favorite jerseys or are these just uniforms you've used? Which one should we start with? I have a purple. Purple.
These are my most worn in college because we've had a ton of jerseys, but I haven't worn them a lot. So I think that the most worn ones I have the most opinion about.
Okay, so purple I'm guessing because it's your Well, okay, LSU's is yellow. Is it yellow or is it gold?
Purple and gold.
Purple and gold.
Yeah.
But you as a goalie obviously cannot wear the color that the team is using.
Not at the same time,
Right.
but we had 3 different uniforms. Goalkeepers would switch between like purple and gold, but then the team would switch between purple, gold, and white.
Okay.
So whatever they were wearing, we would know like, oh, okay, well if they're wearing purple, then we're gonna wear gold.
And for collegiate soccer in the U.S., is it the same as the other sports where the white jersey denotes the local, or is it more like traditional football where your main color denotes the local?
Your main color.
Your main color.
Yeah. I don't really know though because I never paid attention to it because I was never the one that was wearing it. So, but we would wear white on the road a lot.
Okay.
And then in the spring, we'd wear white in the home games because that was our favorite, or my teammates' favorite color to wear.
Got it.
Because Nike, being Nike, all their different styles fit differently in the different colors that they gave us, which is super annoying. But anyways, okay, yeah. And then that was my favorite.
So this is a Nike purple kit that was your favorite.
Yeah.
As a goalie.
Yeah.
Did they provide you the gloves too, and you get a choice?
You don't get a choice in the color of the gloves, but they do provide you the gloves, yeah.
Nice.
And so I think we would get like 4 to 5, maybe 6 pairs in the fall. But you're using them like in the preseason twice a day, and then in the fall every single day. And as a goalie, you don't want to go into a game with gloves that don't feel good because it's like...
You don't wear new gloves to a game?
Oh, no, I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
It was before...
I liked them a little worn because I knew how they would react.
I agree with that. I think I realized that in the middle of the game. We were playing Wisconsin, and me and our other starting goalie kind of were fighting for the position all year. So I had a pretty poor game 2 games before that, and I sat on the bench the game after that. So I was back in for Wisconsin, and I was like, okay, I need to feel good. And I got new gloves, and I was warming up with them. I'm like, they feel really like stiff. I don't know why I did this, but it was fine.
Worked out. Okay. And then yellow jersey here.
Yeah, gold.
Gold.
It's gold. We called it yellow. I mean, it is yellow technically, but like it's gold in terms of LSU. I like it a lot. I think the fit, not that the fit matters, but like for a soccer player, it does. I think that one was the one I liked a lot. I like the color, but we wore it so much. There was my junior year fall. I think we wore it 14 out of the 19 games. And it drove me insane because I was like, okay, there's a time I think we need to have a little bit of a switch up. But then again, like, beggars can't be choosers.
All right. So I do notice that you wear the same color shirt, shorts, socks, as you said you prefer. Did you ever wear pants? I like playing goalie with pants.
I wore them to train, but I never wore them to games.
Is that just because preference?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like I wanted to.
And were these goalie
it's really
shorts
hot
with the little padded sides?
No.
Wow. Okay.
It's really hot in Louisiana, and you don't like it's. If it were winter in Armenia, I would. But even for UEFA, you're not allowed to wear pants.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So there were games we were playing in Kazakhstan, and it was, I think it was like 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and they were like, you can't wear your pants. I was like.
And as a goalie, that sucks because you're standing most of the time. Other players, you can jog around and you're running, but as a goalie, you're just there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that was pretty brutal.
I didn't know pants were banned. I think back in the 70s, like goalies wore pants. I think they're pretty cool. Plus, you get the little padding on them, which helps.
Yeah. Yeah. My hands were frozen that game. It was terrible.
Can you put like little hand warmers in there?
Well, no, because then when you catch a ball, it's gonna like have a impact. I don't think it'd be easy to catch it.
Yeah.
I don't want anything messing up my head. Yeah, and then the last one was the green jersey. That was at my old school, San Diego. I hated that jersey.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you hate green. You said that earlier.
Yes, I didn't like it. It was formerly a long sleeve jersey, and I thought I knew everything. And I was like, "Can you guys like hem it?" So they hemmed all of our jerseys for the goalkeepers, and I just didn't. It was like too tight, and I don't know. It just didn't really work for me. It wasn't my favorite.
Interesting.
Because my teammates got to wear like navy blue and baby blue, and I was like, why am I wearing green every game when my teammates get to wear these awesome colors like the UNC blue?
What would you rather worn?
Baby blue.
Baby blue.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if your team is wearing baby blue, you can't. So which one?
Navy blue.
Navy. That's still too close, no? For goalie.
I don't know. I don't think. Or like a black. I'd like black. I asked them so many times. I was like, can we get black jerseys? And they were like, no, stop. And then there's one time I was going to, like, order it myself and have them just hem the patch on, which is psycho, but I really wanted a black jersey. And actually yesterday they passed the 5-5 NCAA rule.
Which means?
Everyone gets 5 years of college soccer.
Really?
And that was right when I graduated, which is really upsetting. But I was actually appealing for a 5th year a month and a half ago. Didn't get it. But
well, hopefully we'll see you in the Liga MX or something. Your career.
Who knows?
All right. Well, thanks for sharing your jersey journey with us.
There's more jerseys where that came from, so just stay tuned. Every day we'll rank them, and then I think I have like 9 college jerseys, so we can.
9 college. I never played at your level, obviously, but I did have a favorite jersey, and it was neon, not neon, but like electric orange.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it had the 9 on it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
9.
And I liked it a lot.
Orange is cool. I don't know if I would. I think I could wear like a burnt orange. I actually did wear a burnt orange once.
Well, that's the Texas colors, but it was like a same system, like a rival school to UTSA. I mean, we're always like the underdogs, like redheaded stepchildren. So maybe, I don't know.
When we play Texas, we go like that.
Horns down. Yeah. That's like their anti-sign. Cool. Well, let's maybe move a little bit into Mivits football before we go into kind of like the recap of yesterday's game and the setup into today's games. We will have, by the way, guys, in 11 minutes, the Panini football drop is happening. So we will try to mint some packs live on the stream in 11 minutes. Last time they minted out in 4 seconds or something like that. So hopefully have a little better luck this time.
What computer are you doing it on?
I'll do it on this one.
Stressful. Not that it's the same, but like clothing drops, I'm really passionate about, and it will stress me out so much. There's a brand called Rode. If anyone's watching, they probably don't know what that is. It's Hailey Bieber's brand, skincare, and it always sells out right away. And I'm like freaking out anytime she drops it, so I get it.
You can buy a bot to do it for you.
What?
Yeah, a script with a bot. They just let that.
And it has your card number too.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
That's all the people that buy them and then flip them on eBay. That's what they do.
Okay, that's really smart because I was like, my brain can't handle this. I'm like, what is my card number?
I'm sure Oscar
I actually have it
can
memorized though.
That's insane.
It's psycho.
Erica too. She one day she's like, oh yeah, here's my card number, and she just like gave it to me, and I'm like, do you have it memorized? She's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, I don't even know why you have it memorized. That means you just use it a lot. Online.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I literally have it. If my Apple Pay doesn't work, I'm like, here, I'll give you my card number. Top of my head, expiration date, everything.
Is that a girl thing or is that just?
No, none of my friends do it, and they think that I'm crazy. But I think it's because I've just put it in online so much that it's like just in my head now. And I also don't have my physical card.
Okay, well that's
an issue, but it's fine.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Don't tell my parents. They'd kill me.
Well, hopefully they're not watching today, but hopefully they are watching the rest of the time. Mivits Football Fantasy. We had match day to wrap up yesterday, and up until the Portugal game, we had Elton Henderson. He looked like he was going to run away with it. But then Portugal decided to come out and put up 5 goals and receive none. Which means that all the 9 dudes and dudettes and everybody that put up...
That's so satisfying.
Portugal as their full team, which I think was like a little bit aggressive too, because they did not have a first game time versus Congo.
Yeah.
Or they were betting on the bounce back. So we have a 9-way tie. It was really 8-way because Niels has 2, but obviously he'll qualify. Both his lineups qualify for a 9th of the prize. And so we are devising a way to do tie breaks for our knockout stage fantasy football, because obviously we want people to take a bigger prize. But here, congrats to Jeter, JJJJ, Jinzil, Anton, Diltemp, Cryptothon, Brandon, K-Dog the Great, and Niels, who all put up 37 points by putting a full Portugal lineup. And so that means 6 points from defense because they did not give up a goal, 5 points from midfield for winning their match, and then 20 points for forward for scoring 5 goals, and then they get the 20% same team bonus, and that gives them a total 37 points. So congrats, guys. You all are splitting the prize, and we still have 3 hours and 37 minutes for people to submit their game or match day 3 lineups. So far I have 219. So please make sure you go in there. The last two were 316 and 321. So 100 lineups to go probably.
Yeah.
We'll love to see more. There's still 19 Meebits to be pooled from the mint pool. And so that's a good opportunity to win prizes. So it's over like $20,000 that we still have in the prize pool for Meebits football. So definitely
do it now if you can, because 3 hours.
You'll forget.
You're going to forget. I would forget, but you don't want to miss out on this because it's going to be a fun last round of the group stage.
Should we submit our... Oh, I don't have the wallet on this laptop. We'll do our lineup for the Meebits stream competition. Oh, let's see who was the last place for match day 2. How about that? All right. Here we go. Last place is Active Donuts with -12.
Wait, I think he had last place last time too, right?
Did he?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So Active, I think he was towards the bottom and now he's cemented. Active Donuts is gonna win a football collectible.
Congratulations on losing, but you're winning.
Qatar, -12 points. Australia, 0 points for losing, and then Ecuador, 0 points for forward, not scoring any goals. It's a -12, and he takes the bottom prize. Congrats to Active Donuts.
Your crown.
What would you call it?
Your best loser crown.
Best loser. Yeah, well, congrats.
But you won technically because...
They technically won.
Yeah.
All right, so we had a lot of action yesterday.
Yeah.
Including some record-breaking performances by a man known as Cristiano Ronaldo.
We did.
And do we want to kick off with
Portugal?
Recapping the Portugal-Uzbekistan game?
Yeah. I think that Ronaldo obviously had a great performance. My favorite part is that after he scored both goals, he like ran away from the goal and his face was so stern before he went to celebrate. And it was just hilarious to me because I'm like, this man is not real. But side note, there were 3 Joaos?
Joao.
In the starting lineup. And I'm wondering, what do the coaches say when they're like coaching them? Because they can't all be the same. Like,
I think Joao is equivalent in Portuguese to John. That's why.
John.
I don't know, like in Mexico, maybe Portugal is the same. Maybe it's a Latin thing. But in Mexico, everybody has a nickname.
Interesting.
Everybody has a nickname. And yeah, everybody usually goes by their nickname. Again, I don't know about Portugal.
But like Joao Felix, that's first and last.
Yeah, but your nickname will be like something else.
Felix.
Or people use the last name, right?
Fee. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah.
We'll call him up and ask.
Fun fact.
Sorry. And then, yeah, so he had obviously great goals. There was one opportunity, though, I think he probably could have scored. It was a cross. Got a toe on it. And he was like, to his teammate.
Oh, yeah, he should have gotten that. Yeah. There was a goal line save by the Uzbekistan defense on a beautiful finish by Cristiano. He just like tapped it over the goalie. That would have been one of the best goals of the tournament. It didn't go in, but I really liked that play. And of course, with that, with his first goal, obviously he put up 2 to match everybody. That's the top strikers of the tournament. Became the first player ever to score in 6 different World Cups. As much as there's love and hate relationship between fans and Cristiano, that is an insane achievement.
It's amazing. It's just hard because I don't know. Like when I watch him play, I think obviously he's so talented, and I don't speak Portuguese. I don't know what he's saying or like what his personality's like, but I do think that just the way he treats other players and people, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think you can be humble and succeed and be the best, and people will cheer for you more than if you're kind of like, I'm the best and everyone else sucks and you guys are losers.
So the second Portugal goal was off this free kick right outside the box. Everybody thought Cristiano was going to take it.
Yeah.
But then Nuno Mendes took it. It was a beautiful strike. I think that the goalie should have had that.
I agree.
It's on the goalie.
Hard. It was a bouncing ball.
I don't think it was bouncing, is it?
No?
No, it was straight. It's on the goalie side, and you have a wall. But anyway, so here I'm showing it. Something interesting, I think that speaks to what you were saying about Ronaldo. You look right there, after they score, he points to his head. And some people took that to be like he's taking credit for letting Nuno Mendes take the shot instead, and that's why they scored. I don't know. Are people reading too much into it or not? Probably, but yeah.
This scenario, I think they might be reading into it because it's one thing if he scored.
But it's a beautiful strike.
See, it didn't bounce. No?
I don't think so.
Like, didn't it skip?
No.
No?
No, I think the goalie should have had it. Anyways, obviously Portugal dominating Uzbekistan 5-0. It is, I guess, just back to our regular scripted World Cup where that's the expectation you had of a Portugal team. Obviously they're back in the potential champions conversation. I don't know. Uzbekistan, I mean, we've had some really good goalie performances from some of the lower expectation teams. This goalie is a plumber in his day-to-day.
Yeah.
Not like, and he had some mistakes, but then again, 3 points in the World Cup, and can't take away from Cristiano's record of.
No. And like I said, when you're getting scored on by Ronaldo or Messi or Neymar, like it's just, obviously you want to do great, and as a goalkeeper, like doesn't matter who's shooting it, like you should save that. But still, I'm kind of just like hats off. It's okay.
It's okay.
I got scored on by the Ronaldo. I'll take it.
You would take it?
No. But I would still be frustrated, but still, it's kind of just like, I'd just be fangirling.
You'd be fangirling.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pause right here to move over to the Panini drop. It's in 51 seconds. So the first off the line was last week. It was $150 per. It was $150 per pack. Somebody pulled the Messi 101 yesterday, and it went for $150,000. And yeah, congrats to them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, here this drop is $25 per pack, and you're guaranteed 2 base silver cards, one base non-silver parallel card, and then one other card. An insert falls in 7 out of 20 packs, and yeah, so it's in 16 seconds. Let's see how we do. Shout out to Spinotron and the Panini collectors.
I think my time's wrong. That's why.
Yeah, it says 7 seconds here, so we'll see. Hopefully we get a few.
I'm having this issue, not probably the time to talk about this, but my clock keeps like going back to like 1900s.
1900s?
Randomly. Yes, it's stressing me out because I'm trying to do my homework, and it's like, oh, you can't submit this. It's 1976. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Weird. I'm like, and I have to reset it, and so it's kind of off a little bit because I reset it from like what I think it is.
Interesting. So we placed the order. I thought I was pretty fast. Now we're getting like the loading screen. Let's see what happens.
Gosh. But the order's placed.
Yeah, but it's it's kind of like your, what was it? Skincare drops.
Oh yeah, Road skincare.
Not seeing anything come through here. Let's see. All right, well, we'll let you guys know what the outcome of that is. Meanwhile,
just pray through the cams.
We're praying to the Panini gods. We can go back to recapping England-Ghana. Yes, interesting match.
Definitely an upsetting result for England.
Ghana got robbed.
They got robbed, but England's got to win that.
Yes. And then Harry Kane not being able. Oh no, I was not able to buy the packs.
No.
Yeah, I'm not able to buy the packs.
They're sold out?
I'm guessing they're sold out. Well, that sucks, guys. It says 17,000 packs left. All right, tell us about England and Ghana while I deal with this.
It was the first match, actually, in the World Cup that didn't have a shot on target at all in the first half, which is wild because, I mean, I watched the game and it didn't feel that way, but at the same time, looking at stats, it was that way. But yeah, Ghana should have had a PK. Super upsetting.
Here's that play. This should have been a PK. Like, Ghana was absolutely robbed. The defender just comes in, flying, feet first, does not make a play on the ball. He doesn't touch the ball. So if the defender had touched the ball and then tackled the guy, like, that's not a PK. But there's absolutely no attempt to play the ball. You can see right here. And just hits the hips, then prevents the attacker from going forward. That's a PK. There was another play where the goalie came out and just tackled the forward as well.
Yeah.
I feel Ghana got robbed. I'm sorry to all of my friends that are English. It looks bad because they had video review and there was no call on both. And there wasn't the only play that was one that you could say Ghana got robbed. You remember in the Uruguay game where the Uruguay player went up to, I forget who the player, I think it was Morocco, and he put his hand over and he got a red card. Well, we had the exact same thing. And the English player did not get a red card for that. So
interesting.
It's one of those things that just creates...
I almost think the players sometimes should be mic'd up.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be so messy, though.
It would be so messy.
And I wouldn't, if I were a player, I would not want to know what the other team's saying about me. I'd rather just, ignorance is bliss sometimes. Play the game, you know what you're doing, unless it's a situation like that, and then you should know. But,
I am still trying to mint this Panini packs.
Yeah, I think obviously an upsetting result for England, but nonetheless, they're going to make it through. They're going to do well.
They are going to make it through. Obviously, they had the win versus Croatia. That at least guarantees you a third place. Now they have 4 points after this draw, and they get to play... what was that? We'll check right now.
Yeah. But, and then leading into the next match, Panama, Croatia. Panama's obviously had a rough run in the World Cup. But Croatia ended up winning 1-0 off a cross finish. Just classic soccer. It was a great finish, great cross. I think defending probably could have been better for Panama, but I think crosses in soccer are one of the hardest things to defend. As a goalkeeper, there's not much you can do unless it comes right at you, and then in that case, I mean, you're there, so you should save it. But yeah, I think that Croatia's actually had a solid run in the World Cup. And I didn't know that they're this good for men's soccer. Because for women's soccer, they're not that good.
They are good. They've third place, and they've made another semifinal before. So they are good.
Yeah, men's soccer.
Men's soccer.
Yeah.
Panama now gone from the tournament. So unfortunately, one of the CONCACAF countries is out. Not that anybody expect them to make it out of that group with England hard. And Croatia. Yeah. But yeah.
It'd be hard because then you have to play one more game, right? And you already know you're out.
Well, yeah, you still want to put up... You still want to cause mayhem, right? They're going to go play England. Imagine if Panama beats England.
I think definitely nothing to lose, and that's scarier for, England than it is for Panama.
It is. Especially because England has to win.
Yeah. And if they don't win?
They still make it, but Croatia, if they beat Ghana, would go in first place.
Crazy.
So a lot of stuff. People are like, it doesn't really matter anymore. No, there's a lot at stake here, and we'll go into which are the teams that are in the position to qualify as first place. As I continue to refresh this Panini website, the demand for this thing is amazing. I mean, it's nonstop. We're experiencing high volumes. All right.
Momentum is everything. If you're Croatia and you're having all these wins and you're on top of England in the bracket, that's gonna set you up better than being in third place and being grateful you made it through. Anyone could be anyone, like we've said. Ghana tied England. They should have won. So it's basically a saying, and at least college soccer was you have to get hot at the right time. So it doesn't matter. I think LSU baseball a year ago had a really tough run in regular season, and then they ended up winning the national championship just because they knew how to execute when the time mattered.
Interesting. UTSA baseball won the American Conference. Our first conference title. Yeah, men's baseball. Yeah.
Did you go to the games?
No, it's all the way in San Antonio. It's very hard to get here out San Antonio for the weekend. You got to fly through Houston or Dallas. Same thing with Austin. But anyways, Dr. Congo versus Colombia. I think expected outcome, unexpected score.
Yeah.
1-0 over Dr. Congo. I just think Congo, they still have 1 point. They're still in the running. They are... looking pretty good. They're going versus, what is their next match? Well, we'll check here in a second. But, not losing. They're going versus Uzbekistan next. And Colombia's going versus Portugal.
Yeah.
So Congo beating Uzbekistan puts them through.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Crazy. Which is amazing. And I will say, Colombia's goal, I think, was frustrating for the DR Congo goalie.
I did not watch it. I was
near post, long range shot. Obviously, when you're in the tournament, you're playing, like, it's so much easier said than done to be like, oh, you should have saved that. But I think that those are the type of moments that change the game, and if he would have saved it, I think that it would have at least ended in a draw. But, you know, Colombia was supposed to win that game, and honestly, I don't see them winning against Portugal, so it's good for DR Congo that...
Okay, but Colombia, if they tie Portugal, they win the group.
That's also crazy.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, some great matches.
That's definitely an option. I mean, they're a great team, and Portugal has shown that they are not
right,
always
because
shown up.
Uzbekistan does not really count.
No. Like, it's a good win, but that's... You have to also put it up to an opponent that's... If Portugal were playing England or anyone else, they would not put up 5 goals, and they wouldn't have all these defending open gaps. Like, the goals that Ronaldo scored, defenders should be there.
I agree with you. All right, so before we move on from Dr. Congo, Lumumba, which is that fan that stands and does not move through the whole match for the whole 90 minutes. He did make it to Mexico, as we discussed yesterday on the stream when we had Hunter. He was there. I mean, that's just amazing.
That's awesome.
That is insane that he does that, and I just love seeing it. Wow, so those were all the matches yesterday, and if you thought that was a lot of football, well, we're in for a surprise today. We have an insane slate of matches. I'll just read them out real quickly. We have Switzerland versus Canada, Bosnia.
Battle the red jerseys.
Which red jersey will come out on top? Bosnia versus Qatar. Then we have Scotland versus Brazil. We have Morocco versus Haiti. Mexico versus Czechia, and South Africa versus Korea. Again, still a lot at stake. Before we discuss the matches, though, I do want to show people what the third place standings look like right now, and who's like all these teams are still in the running. So Sweden, Scotland, Croatia, Algeria, Paraguay. Pretty much, I would say if they win, they're through. Cape Verde, Belgium. They will probably go through with a tie. But then you have stuff like Czechia, Dr. Congo, Ecuador, Bosnia, even Senegal with no points, if they win, could make it through. And so a lot of stake. There's teams like Mexico and the US and Argentina and Germany that are already qualified. They'll probably just, chill. Obviously, you still kind of want to win because, as you said, momentum is important. But you're not going to kill yourself out there. Like Mexico's starting our, legendary goalie, Memo Ochoa, he's not the best goalie we've had, not going to lie. Like he's played so long. It's like similar to Messi, right? Messi's played a lot of matches, so he scored a lot of goals. Memo Ochoa has played a lot of matches, so he's had a lot of goals scored on him. So statistically, he's not our best guy, but, can never hate on the Mexicans. So these are all the teams that are still in the running as far as third place goes. Again, a lot of them are playing today, so why don't we kick off with Canada and Switzerland for match day 3 kickoff at 3 p.m. today in Vancouver. What do you got for that one?
Well, both teams are tied with 4 points, so the winner automatically wins the group. I honestly do think Canada's going to win. Are we predicting right now?
We can. Yeah, why not?
I think it's going to be a 2-0 Canada game. Just because Canada are proving people wrong right now. Same with USA. I think that they both were looked at as weaker teams in this World Cup, and now they're coming out. USA's already qualified. Canada's won 6-0 last game. I think that Switzerland's good, but Canada's just better.
Nice.
They're like little firecrackers.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think Switzerland's a much better team.
Yeah.
And whoever wins the group. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be one of those matches where we are going to get Switzerland live up to the expectations coming out of Europe, and the European teams should be better. I also just got the Panini cards. Sold out, but I got some according to this. So we'll open them tomorrow to make...
Maybe you were the last one.
Hopefully. But yeah, we got some this time around. So thank you, Panini, for finally going through. Let's look at what Polymarket has for these matches today. Because you say Canada, I say Switzerland. Mm-hmm. Polymarket's pretty odd. And we have them here. Again, you can access the Polymarket odds via Meebits Football. We have Switzerland 40%, Canada 30%, draw 30%. Pretty much it's like a three-way coin flip for this. So
it'll be a good game to watch.
Yes, I agree with you. Much better than the Bosnia-Qatar. Because I think Bosnia will dominate Qatar. And Bosnia needs to win.
Yeah.
To have a good third place spot.
I just like Qatar. I think Qatar is a cool country.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been. Art Basel Qatar, we sold out of Mebit sculptures in like 2 hours in the VIP preview. So that's cool. We actually just got invited back to Art Basel Shop Qatar, which is in a year because they liked our stuff so much. So that's You're right. Thing is, like, we have some holders from Bosnia who we like. Simple Farmer, one of them. Mm-hmm. I do think from a football perspective, Bosnia is a much stronger team.
Yes.
And I would expect them to win and go through to the next stage.
Yeah, I think that they'll win 1-0.
And then the poly market has, Bosnia with 72% odds versus Qatar's 12% odds. Qatar did not look good at all versus Canada.
No.
So
they just look discombobulated.
Wow. Awesome use of discombobulated.
LSU education. No, yeah. I just think that they aren't very unified as a team, and individually, I mean, they're good. They're World Cup players, but yeah, I just think that Bosnia's going to win, obviously.
Yeah. All right, and then Group C plays their matches at 6 p.m. Eastern. This is the one group where some chaos could happen, given that we have Brazil, Morocco, and Scotland technically could all finish once, like first, second, or third. It's not defined yet, given the results so far. Mm-hmm. Scotland could qualify as a first place if they beat Brazil, which would be bonkers. But to your point, never say never.
Never say never.
So a lot of interesting things. Definitely getting ready to watch both games at the same time. Brazil, even if they win, they could still not be first place because Morocco could destroy Haiti, put up more goals than Brazil put on them. Unlikely, but there is a possibility that Brazil does not win this group. Again, this is Group C. Poly market obviously very skewed towards Brazil at 75%, with a 10% odds being assigned to Scotland and 17% odds being assigned to the draw. Mm-hmm. What's interesting, and I haven't even looked, I should have pulled this up, but Group C winner, so Brazil 66% and Morocco has 34% odds of winning this group, which is just not something that you would imagine going into match day 3 here. No. for this group that includes Brazil. You would have expected them to dominate, considering the other teams are Scotland, Morocco, and Haiti.
I completely agree. I think that never say never. I think Scotland's also a good team. They might tie them.
They have the uniform that you like so much.
Yeah, I think Neymar's playing. There's gonna be electricity in the stadiums. Their teammates are gonna want to win for him. First World Cup game. But yeah, Morocco's honestly proven that they're a great team too.
Yeah, no, they are, and they have 83% odds of winning their match versus Haiti.
I think they have to win that game.
They have to win. Yeah. I mean, I would be very surprised. Haiti has not shown an ability to defend like some of the other lower expectation teams.
Yeah.
They only have 5% odds.
I wouldn't say that their goalkeeper performances have been like phenomenal. I mean, I'm obviously good, but they don't have Cape Verde's goalie in there.
Borsinha, who did not play that well.
Yeah.
I think the goalie of the tournament so far is Curaçao's goalie with that record-saving, record-breaking performance of 15 saves in 90 minutes, which is insane. So Morocco needs to beat Haiti by 3 or more goals if they are going to win the group over Brazil. Haiti have been eliminated, but you're still playing for pride. You're still playing for your first ever points. You're still playing for, just
drama.
And even like the individual players, right? These are not players that are playing at the big leagues.
Yeah.
And so if you put a really good performance, that could catch the eye of managers, scouts, and really, you can go from like a $300,000 contract to $2, $3, $5, $10 million year contract if you go to a better team. So a lot at stake. Don't discount Haiti. But yeah, sweetheart, I think, of the group, fan base, team, uniform, Scotland, if they qualify, it will be the first time qualifying to the knockout stage after 8 previous attempts. So I will be cheering for the
I'll be
Tartan
happy
Army
for them. Yeah.
so much. A tie does it, I think, and it will be great for them to pull off an upset and beat Brazil.
Yeah.
But obviously we have a lot of Brazil holders that we also love, country that I've spent a lot of time in. So just hoping for a good match. And then the Group A matches kick off at 9 p.m. Home favorite, Mexico.
Yep.
Playing Czechia.
Yeah.
In Mexico City. So in altitude, Mexico has not lost an international match in Estadio Azteca in like 50 years.
They can't then.
However, the team has not played that well. We're starting like Gilberto Mora, which is our 17-year-old forward. We're starting Memo, who is 40-year-old goalie. It is not a given. We're already qualified in first place.
Mm-hmm.
The country would riot if we lose to Czechia.
I don't see you guys losing, and I think that
not.
these players playing today will give a kind of edge to Mexico, because when you're not on the field, you're itching to get out there and you're itching to prove your point and why you should be out there. And I think that these players are probably seeing their starting lineup not performing very well, and they're like, all right, well, okay, I need to go out there and show why I deserve to be out there. And I think that that's what today is going to look like.
Another big disappointment for Mexico today. It has been declared they banned alcohol sales in Mexico City.
Why?
Because last week was just so out of control.
Was
Not that there was
too
destruction
drunk?
or anything, but you had the whole city partying. I'm sure nobody showed up to work the next day.
Yeah.
So there's no alcohol sales in Mexico today, which is, I hope they don't do the same for next week that I'll be there, because I'm going to Mexico City to watch the game outside the stadium.
That's kind of crazy to me.
We do this during like elections, like important days. We there's a lot of sometimes like restaurants can sell booze if it's with a meal. I don't know how strict this law is today in Mexico City. Again, it's not the whole country; it's just Mexico City.
Yeah.
But you can't just go to like a convenience store, a bodega, an Oxxo that we have, for example, over there, and buy like a caguama, which is like a 1 liter beer bottle, and drink it. You can't go to a liquor store. Obviously, I'm sure my fellow Mexicans in Mexico City are well stocked, but it is just kind of crazy, and it's just, I don't know, we don't like the party that rules Mexico City over the last 20 years. This just shows that they're very disconnected, but not gonna make it political. Just cheering for Mexico to win and hoping that we get a much better performance than we have so far.
Yeah.
And to your point, maybe this like the players that are starting today, given that they're not the starters, not all of them at least, will have the performance that maybe justifies them starting versus whoever it is that we play in the next round. Might be Scotland, and Czechia though, they need to win. If they win, they probably make it through.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to watch.
It'll be a good game.
Mexico 50% odds, which is the lowest odds for the game today, I think, as far as favorites go. They're looking here on Polymarket. Yeah, so, no, Switzerland and Canada both have like 39.
Yeah.
So in Mexico,
But for Group A.
Yeah, for Group A, definitely the favorite of the Korea-South Africa match is Korea. Korea, all they need to do is draw to get second place. I feel like they probably feel like they should have not lost the Mexico game, so they're gonna go out.
That goal.
Yeah, they're gonna go out and prove that.
Yeah.
South Korea has a lot more riding at stake, because if they lose and Czechia beats Mexico, South Korea could drop to third place, which you do not want.
No. And they won't have the amount of points that guarantees a third place selection.
Yes, that's right. So South Korea needs to win. South Africa, I think, just needs to show up and do a good job. But again, a lot riding on the games today. The too early to call the whole bracket, but we're gonna start getting some pieces falling into line here with all these matches today.
Absolutely. Score prediction?
Score predictions. Let's go. What do you got?
All right. We predicted Canada, right? You didn't predict Canada.
I didn't predict Canada. I think Switzerland 2-0.
Okay. I said Canada 2-0. Either or. Okay. Bosnia Qatar. I'm saying 1-0 Bosnia. What are you saying?
3-0 Bosnia.
Okay. Group C, Brazil, Scotland. I never know with Brazil. I never know. I think I want to say 3-1 Brazil.
I was going to say 3-1 Brazil.
Copying me. Morocco, Haiti. Morocco 3-0.
Stop copying me. I'm going to start saying mine first.
Bro, I literally...
All right, you know what? 2-0 Morocco.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Mexico, Czechia. 2-0 Mexico.
0-0.
0-0. Oh, I'm putting that in a bad juju in the air. I believe that everything you say manifests something. Anyways, South Korea, South Africa.
2-0 Korea.
1-0 Korea.
Okay. All right, and again, these are the third place standings, so a lot riding for teams as they go into match day 3, as well as for people playing Mibit football. We still have, 3 hours and 6 minutes to submit your lineups and compete to win 1 ether if you're the top lineup here for match day 3.
We've gotten more lineups as we're on live, but make sure that you do it because the time's running out.
Yeah, 3 hours. Go mint some more if you want. We'll appreciate that. If you don't like the pools, sell them back to us. Still 19 Mibits out there that you can pool, including 2 picks. The floor picks is like 2 ethers, so pretty cool. Also, you get to be a Mibit, which I think is awesome. And then, it's the time for some memes, maybe.
Yeah.
I only have 2. I don't know what happened to the other
Quality
ones.
over quantity.
I think I'm going to go back to my series of favorite memes, which is Ancelotti, the Brazilian coach. They're playing today.
You love this meme.
And Hendrik.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm not going to spoil it.
Context here is that Ancelotti is a Brazilian coach, and Hendrik is a really good player who has not been given enough playtime with this coach. And the Brazilian fans feel that Ancelotti, Coach Ancelotti, always has a random ass excuse to not give Hendrik playtime. And so the memes have really gone out of control. So this one is, if Hendrik arrives on time to training, he will start against Scotland. And so Coach Ancelotti here, just wait for it. I think the best memes just have to wait for it.
Oh my. Is this a real video?
I think so. I don't know with AI anymore. Oh my god, how good is this?
That's amazing.
And this Ancelotti Hendrik memes have just completely taken over the world, where we now have corporates,
1.3 million views,
global corporations jumping in on the trend. So Ryanair, who are known, the budget airline in Europe, which is just a pain to travel on, but they are the cheapest. We're going to go to Ibiza for like $2. I love their humor from their Twitter account because they like pick on other brands but also pick on themselves. So here Hendrik saying, "Save me the window seat for our flight," and Ancelotti gets them the row without a window seat, which is just
it's amazing. So funny when brands partake in these memes. I feel like there'll be like a clowning TikTok, something so random, and it's like Netflix comments. I'm like, what? Who is doing this? And it's hilarious. And honestly, it does work in terms of marketing.
It does.
Because then I'm like, oh, Ryanair. Now I'm thinking about Ryanair and when I go to Ibiza and I want a $2 flight.
I almost feel like Wendy's started that a long time ago. They're Wendy's Twitter. Now they all do it.
Netflix, I've seen a lot. Papa John's. Shout out Papa John's. Yeah.
All right. So we do have some packs for Panini. Shoot, I don't even know where to. Because I've zoomed in screens here. But maybe I was trying. Should we try to open one?
Yeah.
Let's see, where are my packs? Profile, unopened packs. All right, guys. Oh, we did end up buying 30 packs. Somehow they went through when they told us they wouldn't go through. So, how do I open these things? Oh yeah, so actions, open pack now. You want to open the pack? Yes. Drum roll, please. Alright, I think the site's lagging a little bit because it's not opening. We'll leave it for tomorrow because...
so make sure you tune in tomorrow because we're going to be opening the Panini packs.
Yes, tune in tomorrow. We'll be opening up the Panini packs.
More jersey ratings coming.
Sophia's going to rate the jerseys for the teams playing tomorrow.
Yes.
We want you guys to come with your opinions.
Please, put it in the chat because my opinion is it's just an opinion. I want to hear everyone else's.
You want to hear people's opinions. Let's see what else we have today. We have, tomorrow we're also going to talk about the matches that happened today, the matches tomorrow. We're going to go shoot some PKs today.
Shoot some PKs. I'm going to score 5 on Sergio. He's playing goalie. He's going to get gloves, actually, right after this.
We are going to turn the tables
go,
around. Adidas, I think, yeah. We're going to turn the tables around here. We'll see how good Sophie is as striker.
I haven't trained in a while.
And I will be the goalie because always played goalie.
Yeah.
I don't even have gloves anymore, so I need to go buy some right now. Wow.
Speaking of which, I actually just ordered some like an hour ago.
Really?
Like before I got here, because I got them from Nike, but they always do this online. They'll say they have it in stock, and then they'll email me like 2 days later, sorry, we don't have it in stock. I'm like, why is it on the website then? I don't like it. Like, it really bothers me. Because this whole time I was like waiting for my gloves, like la la la, asking the mailbox, have they come yet? They're like, no, like what? So.
That's insane. When I was doing the Ironman, I ordered some cycling gloves. Faster athletes do not wear gloves.
Yeah.
They don't wear socks and all that stuff. I was going to be out there for a while. So I ordered some cycling gloves. And Amazon did not have stock or something. I don't know what it's the first time ever that Amazon does that to me.
Yeah.
They sent me an email saying, hey, do you want something different or your money back? It was the days leading up to the race. Of course, I left it to last minute.
Yeah.
I did not have gloves, and I realized they never came in. And I ended up having to ride my Ironman with my weightlifting gloves.
So it's like just this.
Well, I was just going to get this because this is the part that bothers you, especially in the Texas heat. I did it in Houston. Did not want my fingers to be sweaty. Not that it really matters to everything sweaty anyways. But yeah, I do have one last thing to share with you because as I was about to close the computer and shut the stream down, I was closing tabs and I just came across another.
Just happened to come across it.
Meme.
The algorithm.
It's so good.
That is good.
Oh, this is another meme that actually I had lined up and I forgot to mention. So the Fox Sports commentator yesterday say as the English and Ghana match was getting started, they said, as we know, the English historically struggle here in Massachusetts, which I thought was so clever and so funny. I didn't see it live because I watched it in Telemundo, obviously. But
that's
I thought
drama.
That's such a good line. That is such a good line.
These commentators are becoming more and more
sassy. Yeah,
which is making the games fun to watch, I won't lie, because being super just like, and then they pass the ball. Okay,
so did you hear about, I had this one saved, I didn't put it up, so but it's going to go up here in a second. Did you hear about the Ghana witch doctor that came out and said, I am going to put a spell on Harry Kane so he does not score tomorrow on us? And so he did. He put a spell on Harry Kane. And he was at the Ghana-Panama match, and people, they showed him on the screen. So obviously, as the world of meme converges, somebody made an Endrick Ancelotti meme about this Ghana witch doctor.
Yeah.
So this is the witch doctor.
4 million views, by the way.
This is the witch doctor that put the spell on Harry Kane. All we have for today, Sophie.
Yeah.
Good luck to all the teams playing today. Good luck to everybody that's entering the fantasy football for match day 3. We will have fantasy football for the knockout stage.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really cool variant with some cool potential new players. More prizes, more cash prizes, more me bits. So yeah, definitely do not tune out. We have some really cool stuff coming in the week between the end of the group stage and round of 16, so we'll take a week to execute all the stuff that we need to do to get the knockout stage stuff going for Mibits Football. So please stay tuned. We appreciate you guys supporting on with Mints. We still have a few jerseys left. Shop.mibits.com. That's where you can find them. We just actually, Sophie went to ship some orders this morning.
Got you guys.
Yeah, so we appreciate all the support, and be on the lookout. Obviously, the Instagram and the YouTube at the Mibits.
Submit your lineups.
Submit your lineups, guys. We have like less than 3 hours now. And vamos, Mexico.
And once it's closed, it's closed. No going back.
No going back. And tonight, esta noche,
Viva Mexico.
All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Thank you.